Welcome back everyone, it's Vaz again with another video from World of Warships Legends. And today we're in the Japanese Tier 5 destroyer, the Fubuki. And we're in the Fubuki because we need 10 torp hits for our Siegfried Dragon Slayer mission this week. The alternative mission where you need a whole bunch of fire damage was just going nowhere for me. And so the other day I just tried getting some torp hits on some random boats during my normal play, but things weren't working out very well. So I decided to take the Fubuki out. I didn't want to waste any more resources than I already had, so I didn't put a camo on it, didn't even put a battle booster on it to increase the speed, just stock. Now this match takes place on Fault Line, which is turned into my least favorite map, due to every game ending up in one of the team's bases. And again, even though this match doesn't even go half the distance, it ends up with someone in our friggin' base. Man, I hope I'm not the only one who's tired of this. They need to make this map domination only. It's just fine in a domination map, but in capture the base mode, people take that name way too literally. Man, anyways, let's just get on with our torp hits. We get a center spawn, and we just head straight up the gut. Right off the bat there, we see a P. Frederick and another battleship trailing behind him there. I think it's an Iron Duke. And the benefit of the Fubuki is that it has 10-kilometer torps, so they're well within our range, and we launch our full set of 9 there. We briefly spotted an enemy Fubuki. He pops his smoke, we pop our smoke. When you're the ship that's closest to the enemy team, you don't want to be spotted, that's for sure. That's when they all start focusing you. Our torps look pretty good going in on those battleships. But then whammo! The Fubuki runs into our torps. That gives us our first torp hit of the game. And a kill. But not only did that Fubuki eat the torp that killed him, but his carcass ate another one. Meaning we only had 7 torps going in on those battleships. That's a little bit unfortunate actually, but what can you do? Those 2 battleships were still sailing in a straight line, and we end up getting 5 torp hits on them. And since we want to help our team win the game as well, we start firing away to try and light a fire because we know that they've used their damage cons. We almost forget that our torps have reloaded so quickly. And we launch another full set of 9 torps at the P. Frederick. That Iron Duke didn't have much health left, so we used our guns on him instead. Nice work. Lighting a fire, in addition to the other fires that were on him already. So that takes care of him. And what do we see on the other side of this island? We have a Baron coming at us. So we decide, hey, we have 7 torp hits. We're gonna get this mission done and over with. We see that the Baron is paying no attention to us. He's looking somewhere else. And so we charge at him. We're just gonna YOLO this and get this mission over with. We go to the side his turrets aren't facing. And we just unload on him. Getting 4 torp hits and a devastating strike. Putting us up to 11 torp hits. And our mission is done. Still have over 10 minutes left in this game though. There are only 2 enemies left, so we might as well finish out the match here. They're heading towards our base. Surprise, surprise. So we're gonna have to circle around back and make the long journey back to our base. And that's why I frickin' hate this map. Well, we are up over 130,000 in damage. And we have 3 sinkings to our name. So it's not like we were a detriment to our team going for those torp hits. Now a lot of people will say don't use a Japanese torpedo boat for these missions because their torps do too much damage. therefore you won't get as many torp hits. And I do understand that, but I find it just works better for me, and I think you should just choose the ship that works best for you. I choose the Fubuki because it does have 3 torpedo launchers with 3 torpedoes in each, so each salvo launches 9 torpedoes. So yes, you will have to hit multiple targets throughout the game, but the other positive about the Fubuki that I like is that the reload time on the torpedoes is pretty quick too. There are a lot of other options, of course, for torp hits. The Hotnik is a pretty good one. I think it launches 12 torps with 1 salvo, so if you try to make sure that the damage on those torps are as low as possible before going in, maybe you could get all 12 torp hits on one ship. I tried using the Hotnik a few times, but the problem was the range on the torps caused you to be detected most of the time, and while I was detected, I was usually fired upon by the other enemies on the team, even if I did kill the target that I was going for. Now there's a new option there that someone did mention, and that's using German Destroyer and using the Halloween Commander Blue Furiosa. If you select one of her skills, Mosquito Bites, it reduces the damage on your torps and increases the reload time, and that way you can get more torp hits against the same target without killing it. That one's pretty interesting. If I was having trouble using the Fubuki, I'd try that strategy next. But of course, not everyone has the Halloween Commander, and not everyone has the premium ship, the Ohotnik, so that's why my go-to is the Fubuki. As we head back towards our base, we saw the Minsk there. The Fubuki's guns at this range would be absolutely useless, so we don't fire on him there, and he's able to YOLO one of our ships and get rid of it and then disappear behind the island. So I guess that leaves us going after the Graf Spee here. We're pretty sure that Minsk isn't gonna circle back. He's probably gonna go around to our base and try and jump our battleship that's over there. This Graf Spee is really weaving back and forth around here. So we just launch all of our torps in sort of random directions, hoping that we'll get a hit. Then the Nevny pops up again. Unfortunately, our turrets are pretty slow. Japanese destroyer turrets are pretty slow in general. So it takes us a second to get focused on him. But we do get our turrets on him eventually, and we start firing away, helping our friendly battleship get rid of him. In the meantime there, we got a torp hit on the Graf Spee, netting us a 12th bonus torp hit. Didn't really need that, but hey, we want to help our team out. And by firing on the Nevny and doing some damage, we earn ourselves the Confederate medal. And that's the end of the game. Nice and quick. The game ends not even halfway through. Perfect. And there you go, our mission is done. Not only that, but we had quite the game in the Fubuki here with 154,000 in damage, 3 kills, our 12 torp hits, the Confederate medal, and the high caliber medal. And we're top of the leaderboard on our team with over 3,000 XP. And at the end of the video, you will see the menu screen there where you can see that I don't have anything attached to the ship, and I even only have a level 11 commander. Well, if you did like that video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. If you do want to see more of my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And as always, stay healthy and do what makes you happy.